Hey, bonjour tout le monde. Hello everybody. So today I was reading this bande dessinée, French comic, called Les Martiens sont là, by a fellow named Willy van der Steen. So he's probably Belgian or Dutch. And I'm gonna focus on this vignette here. So there's a guy that escaped in a little floating vessel, and now those guys in the barge that is actually a submarine are in pursuit of that guy. Okay, so now let's isolate that vignette and we're gonna delve into it. So here it is. So let's read it first. So nous l'attraperons au moment où il passera sous le pont pour que personne ne nous voie. Nous l'attraperons au moment où il passera sous le pont pour que personne ne nous voie. Okay, so this is the future. Nous l'attraperons, verbe attraper, to catch. So we will catch him. L here with the apostrophe is actually le L-E, but it lost the E because here it's a vowel. So le is a pronom personnel, complément d'objet direct. Okay? So it refers to the guy that escaped. So nous l'attraperons au moment où, just when, il passera, again this is the future, passé, où il passera sous le pont. When he passé, I would say goes through or goes under the bridge. So when he goes under the bridge, sous le pont, under the bridge, pour que personne ne nous voie, so that nobody sees us. And I'm going to focus on this one, pour que personne ne nous voie. Okay, so let me get my tablet and let's rewrite that thing. So pour que personne ne nous voit. So the stuff here, comma. So what is this thing? This is called in French a proposition. Proposition subordonnée circonstancielle. And there are many types of proposition subordonnée circonstancielle, but this one is a proposition subordonnée circonstancielle de but. So why but is goal? And it is but because the pour que, because of that, pour que, which is called conjonction. This is a conjonction de, su, subordination. And when you use pour que as the conjunction, you know that it's gonna be this type. De but, goal. You could also use afin que, it's the same thing. Afin que as the conjonction de subordination. You could use that as well. So let's go. What does that mean, proposition subordonnée? Subordonnée is in opposition with proposition principale. Let's say I have this phrase. Je mange parce que j'ai faim. So, je mange is called proposition. C'est proposition principale. And this whole thing here is a proposition subordonnée. So that's a subordonnée. And this one is subordonnée circonstancielle de cause. So it's like the causality. Why do you eat? So the difference between the two is that the subordonnée cannot exist without the principle. So let's say if I remove the subordonnée, I just say je mange, it's totally acceptable. There's not much information, but it's totally okay. But you cannot have parce que j'ai faim by itself. Okay? So here, parce que is a conjonction de subordination. So it's this. So circonstanciel, it means that it gives information, like it gives information. What are you trying to say? For instance, it gives information about the when, about the where, about the why, stuff like that. So that's why it's called circonstanciel. And then you have so you have de but. You can have de temps. You could have a proposition subordonnée circonstancielle de temps, proposition subordonnée circonstancielle de lieu. So de temps, it would be introduced by the conjunction quand. Okay, so this one goes to this one. And de lieu, it would be, for instance, où. Okay, where. Okay, so that's proposition subordonnée circonstancielle. And you have a bunch of them. De temps, de lieu, de but, etc. Here it's de but because the conjunction is afin que, pour que. Here, in this case, it's pour que. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so let's rewrite it. So, pour que personne ne nous voit. So, person is nobody. Nous is a pronom personnel complément d'objet direct, and it refers to the people that are talking in that submarine. Ne is an adverb, and here in this case, if you don't put it there, it's fine. Pour que personne nous voit would be fine, but I guess it's probably better to have it in this case. So let's focus on the real issue here, or the real what's important here. The important thing is here, the I. So this voir comes from voir, which is to see, And this form here, it's not présent indicatif. So présent indicatif or indicatif présent. Présent indicatif. Présent indicatif of voir is je vois, tu vois, il, elle voit, nous voyons, nous voyons, vous voyez, and il voit. So, clearly, voix is not this. So it's not présent indicatif. And you probably already know that it's actually présent, but the mood, if you will, is le mode is subjonctif. So voir au subjonctif is que je vois, que tu vois, qu'il, elle voit, que nous voyons, que vous voyez, and qu'il, elle voit. Notice the difference between indicatif and subjunctive. You have that I, and here you have the I. Okay? You have the I, and there you have the I again. Okay, so why is it subjonctif présent instead of indicatif présent? It's because when you express a goal, you don't know if that goal is going to be actually realized. So there is like an uncertainty. Okay, so it's not guaranteed that it's going to happen. So that's why you use the présent subjonctif. And in French, the subjunctive is used a lot. So it's a tense, more exactly a mood, a mood in English that you have to learn. Subjunctive présent is very important in spoken French. It has to be learned. I wouldn't say that it's used as much as the présent l'indicatif, but it's used quite a bit. And French people use it without thinking. They use it because it sounds good, but usually they don't really know all the rules. So as a French learner, you have to know the rules so that you can use it, because you still don't have the ear for it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop here, and please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, put the questions in the comments, and I will try to answer as best as I can. And yeah, here it's I just realized that I wrote like an ass here. It's nous voyons. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.